One of the best anxiety hacks is Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub really helps out actually a lot if you're going through an anxiety attack or panic attack because it helps with grounding. Grounding is finding different senses and using different senses to get yourself to the point where you are out of your head. You are out of here and you are back into reality. The thoughts have stopped. The over of emotions when it's coming to the crying, to the shaking, to the tears, to all of that, to where we actually are able to fight that off. And Vicks helps you do that. And it's really funny because how Vicks works is it's really strong. Menthol is a very, very strong smell. So if somebody is going through a panic attack, anxiety attack, you dab some of this and you put it right underneath their nose. That menthol smell goes right into the sinus cavities, into to the lungs. And man, I will tell you this, that this shit will shock you back to reality. The nice thing about Vicks is that you put it there and it's very instantaneous because of the strong smell that we direct our thoughts out of here into what's going on around us. It's finding what works. I mean, if you're worried, if you have a lot of anxiety and you want to kind of calm it down, if you put some Vicks just right down on your neck so it's not as strong, it directs your thoughts so that you're stuck here in the present where you need to be and not in your thoughts, because an anxiety attack is something that we build up to. It starts with our thoughts, and we can kind of feel an anxiety attack creeping on because we're getting more and more lost in our thoughts. And it's usually a situation. We're overplaying different situations. We're freaking out with those who are around us. It's this whole buildup that starts to just collapse into one. And that's where Vicks VapoRub will bring you back into reality, where when you get hit with that smell, whatever's going on up here stops. What is that? And as soon as you get that, what is that moment is when you are coming back to reality. You're not disassociating anymore. You are here now in the present. And that's the whole purpose of grounding yourself. And it's finding what grounding techniques work for you, because not all grounding techniques work for anyone. One of the easiest things to do is find out what sense works actually best for you. If it's a sense of touch, if it's the breathing, if it's a sense of smell, if it's a sense of taste, and trial and error it through. The only way that you're going to ever get these down is by trying them. And when you do try them, it is, again, like I said, it's trial and error. Some of them may work, some of them won't work. For me, example, the breathing doesn't work for me unless I'm doing other things at the same time, because it will start to build my anxiety up even more to the point that I'm hyperventilating, and it will continue my anxiety attack on. So you have to find these healthy coping mechanisms that work for you, because we're all different. And again, trial and error. If you have somebody that's going through an anxiety attack around you and you happen to have some Vicks, put it under their nose. Get them back into reality. Don't touch them, because you can make a difference to other people who are going through anxiety attacks or panic attacks, but it's reminding them and helping them ground themselves. It's not by hugging them. It's not by touching them. It's by getting them to remember to come back to reality and out of your head. Vicks is one of those tools that will work. So try it. If you haven't tried it before, you never know, and it's finding out what works for you. Because you guess what? We're all different. Our journeys are all different, but our destination is the same. If you haven't clicked that like and subscribe button, click that like and subscribe button. My name is Eric, and my YouTube channel is all about mental health, mental illness, suicide awareness, bridging the gap between a therapist and a crisis hotline, of that in between, of sharing all the coping tools, experiences, shares, and support that we can to make it through every single day. Because let's face it, it's not easy, but we don't have to go it alone, even though we think that we are sometimes. Click the like and subscribe button. Comment down below of what tools help you ground yourself during an anxiety attack or panic attack. Because again, it is all trial and error for what works for us. Down below in the description, I have all the links to my different social medias, to the mental health Discord communities that are set up to help, just be around others that are like us, that have maybe the same struggles. Also, I have affiliate links down below to any of the coping tools that I use to help just fight through depression, anxiety, fidget spinners, fidget cubes, weighted blankets, different tools that I use in my personal life that help. Even a link down below for BetterHelp. If you want to try online therapy, BetterHelp is a great tool to use, just because, well, let's face it, it's out of the comfort of your home. And again, it's trial and error. I know people that it's worked for and people that it hasn't worked for. Finding out what works for you is everything, if you haven't noticed that. So if you haven't clicked that like and subscribe button, click the like and subscribe button. Love to have you along for the journey, because you're a BAMF. You're a badass motherfucker. You made it through 100% of your worst days and make it through 2 today. And you got this.